Hi guys! If you could only know how hard it is to find the right light for my videos, you wouldn't believe it. Okay, today I'm wearing this crazy kind of mad short as if I just recently escaped from a madhouse. And it's not just a coincidence. Today's video is gonna be absolutely crazy. So if you're just totally normal person, just switch it off. And if you're a bit crazy like I am, probably stay tuned and you find something interesting for yourself. Let's go there. Today let's talk about madness. I really feel like now that something is happening in my life, and probably I'm somehow get affected by the videos I watched. So I decided to stop watching particular kind of videos. I'm just now going to explain you. Recently, not so far ago, I subscribed to one fashion channel, and it's very popular, and I really like watching fashion shows. Sometimes I really feel like I need some kind of inspiration, and it's not just by the inspiration for my wardrobe, it's the inspiration in general for myself. Like, I actually get artistically inspired by this kind of videos, and I love watching them so much. So this one was a video of a German designer. I don't remember his name. I'll tell you the name in the comments below if you are interested. And it was a pretty creepy show, I should say. First, I was struck by the music. The music was nothing but a creepy mixture of sounds, prehistoric ancient sounds like drums or something, and there was no melody in it. It was just a very weird mixture of sound, as I said. On the background there were a set of horns, like deer horns and deer heads, which looked absolutely absurd, crazy and satanic and devilish and whatever you call it. And the models, they were wearing exaggerated, oversized clothes. I've never seen something similar in my life before. It was absolutely... I even left a comment down below. I said something like, I don't get it, what is it all about? And one guy responded to me that it has to do with Gotthard's satanic rituals, Gotthard's satanic ceremony. Then I started doing my research on the internet, on YouTube primarily, and I found a lot of similar shows which were actually open to the public. One of them was the opening ceremony for the Swiss tunnel in Switzerland, and the workers in this show, they were dancing really weird dance, half naked. They were absolutely making laugh in public, in front of the audience. So that somehow blew my mind. And what actually was interesting for me, what about the public reaction, the audience reaction? Why only several people made some review videos on that and said that it's absolutely crazy, it's absolutely unusual and unhuman? There were only several people who did this. All the rest kind of, I don't know, like even were ignorant to that, like as if they haven't noticed that. How can we be so ignorant right now? Oh, probably that's me who is exaggerating, and that's just a bullshit. And the artists, the designers, the organizers of this show, they just want it to be original, because it's so boring just to set up the same show each year. So they try to find a different artistic performance. Was it all about creativity? Was something more in it? And another thing, it's not the first time I hear that famous and powerful people are involved in satanic rituals, and that's how they get their power, and that's how they get the fame and fancy life. But as never before, the beauty has never been associated with me with something inhuman and satanic and devilish. And I don't sincerely believe that all the famous people, in order to be popular, to get the fame, had to pass through all the sorts of atrocities, had to literally eat poo. I just don't buy it. How can that be? Life cannot be so cruel and so unfair. Beauty for me has always been associated with something sacred, something which implies a lot of hard work, because you can be born beautiful, but if you don't care about yourself, you lose your beauty. You need to work hard in order to maintain your beauty all the time. It's day-to-day work. And beauty for me, the concept of beauty, is something coming from the God. It's something divine. It has always been divine. And right now, it's not. It's not, because I have my doubts. And what if it's all true about the famous people? Then how can I enjoy the music? How can I feel so good if there is so much shit and crap behind it? It's a conflict. Inside my head, it just, my mind conflict. And the next thing is about Nelson Mandela effect. It's also an interesting stuff. I recommend you to check this out if you don't yet know that. We all remember different historic events differently. And there is a hypothesis that it happens because somebody travels in time, can travel in time, can go to the past and make some changes in the past, and that is why somebody is changing the natural flow of things. I didn't ever buy this idea that we could ever create a time machine or something similar to that. Even after watching Butterfly Effect movie, this movie only taught me that you need to be aware of every minor gesture you do, because it might turn out in a major, very important consequences in your life. That was the only lesson I learned. But I don't believe that we can travel in time. I didn't up to now, but after watching these videos about Nelson Mandela effect and this portal they try to create in Switzerland, if it's all true, like CERN and, or how do they call this organization? This is actually creepy, and that scares me a lot. I don't want anybody, change anything in my future. That's my life. That's how I live it. I don't have any regrets. Everything happened for a reason. But the idea as such frightens me a lot. So that was basically all I wanted to share with you guys. Leave me a message in the comments below. What do you think about that? Do you think it's just bullshit, it's all exaggerated and it's all absurd? Or you think there is a point in all this stuff? Thank you for watching. Have a nice, pleasant day, and we'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye.